Okay, so what is inertia of rest? Very interesting, this part. If a body is at rest, it will remain at rest unless an external force is applied to change the state of rest. This property of a body is called inertia of rest. Now let's do some example. They will be asking you give reasons. Okay, बहुत interesting है. जैसे when a train is suddenly starts moving forward, the passenger standing in the compartment tends to fall backward. The reason is the lower part of the passenger body is in close contact with the train. ठीक है? So as the train starts moving, the lower part shares the motion. तो तुम्हारा जो पैर होता है वो आगे की तरफ चला जाता है because the train is moving forward. But your upper part, what happens? The upper part is at rest. The lower part हिल जाता है. The upper part is rest. Okay, the upper part due to inertia of rest cannot share the motion simultaneously, and so it tends to remain at the same place. So consequently क्या हो जाता है? The lower part is moving ahead and the upper part is left behind. तो इसलिए पैसेंजर क्या होता है? उसको ऐसा लगता है कि वो पीछे की तरफ गिर रहा है. So the passenger tends to fall backwards. समझ में आया ये? Any doubt in this? When a hanging carpet is beaten with a stick, the dust particle starts falling out. Same reason hai, inertia of rest. The part of the carpet where the stick strikes comes in motion at once. तो सोचो क्या होगा? The carpet will be moving backward, but the dust particle क्या होता है? The dust particle settled on the fur remains in position due to inertia of rest. तो क्या होगा? The part of the carpet moves ahead with the stick, मतलब पीछे की तरफ जाता है, leaving behind the dust particle which is falling down due to earth's pull. समझ में आया ना? The dust particle is at rest and तुम्हारा carpet पीछे की तरफ गया because you are striking it with a stick, and because of the earth's pull the dust particle is coming down, नीचे गिर जाता है. On shaking the branches of a tree, the fruits fall down. Same thing, inertia at rest. तो क्या होता है? That when the trees are shaken, they come in motion, while the fruits due to inertia remain in the state of rest. तो क्या होता है? वो वैसे क्या वैसे उधर ही रह जाता है, and because of the earth's pull, because of the pull of gravity, fruits नीचे गिर जाते हैं. ठीक है? This one you must have tried. On striking the coin at the bottom of a pile of a carom coin. सोचो you have arranged a पूरा ऐसे लंबा सा एक अरेंज किया है all the coins. When you are applying, like when you strike the coin at the bottom of the pile, what will happen? Only the lowest coin moves away while the rest of the pile remains intact. समझ में आया? तुमने इतना जोर से स्ट्राइक किया, जो नीचे का जो है ना वो हट जाता है और ऊपर का पाइल क्या होता है? सीधा नीचे गिरता है. मतलब इट इज नथिंग लाइक यू आर नॉट एबल टू, इट रिमेन्स इंटैक्ट. तो बेसिकली वही है. द लोएस्ट कॉइन क्या होता है? यू आर अप्लाइंग द फोर्स, तो वो निकल जाता है, बट द रिमेनिंग पाइल ड्यू टू द इनर्शिया ऑफ रेस्ट remains where it is and ultimately takes the place of the original pile due to force of gravity. हाँ, तुमने अभी गंदी तरह से ये किया तो पूरा पाइल ब्रेक हो जाता है. Okay, now this is also you must have tried or you tried. Okay, when a smooth card placed over the mouth of a tumbler is flickered sharply in the horizontal direction, the card flies away, but the coin kept over the card falls into the tumbler. Are you understanding? I don't have a diagram, so I'll just draw. So basically there is a card and you are having a tumbler, and on the top of the tumbler there is a coin. So when you try to remove that card, okay, very fast, what will happen? This coin will not move away along with the card. It will fall down in the tumbler. Because why? The reason is that when the card is flicked, the momentary force acts on the card, so it moves away. Okay. But the coin, हाँ यहाँ पे है, sorry. But the coin kept on it does not share the motion at once and remain at its place due to inertia of rest. The coin then falls down into the tumbler due to the pull of gravity. Okay. Next one. Did anyone ever travel by train, local train in Mumbai? Anyone has that?
I'm in Pune.
Okay, in Pune, if you have traveled, so you must have seen this, the corridor train. So there is a door, okay? So like there is a door. Okay, I'm just trying to draw something. So there is a door on the either side. Okay. Now what happens? The frame. So there is a frame. The door is attached to the frame. And normally what you do, you try to put the, it's like a sliding door, okay? तो डोर को पुश करके तुम फ्रेम के अंदर घुसा देते हो. That is the sliding door concept. Now what happens when a corridor train suddenly starts, the sliding door of some compartments may open. सोचो यहाँ पे उन्होंने हुक करके रखा नहीं है. So what sometimes it happens, the door, sliding door comes out from that frame. Okay. The reason is that the frame of the sliding door being in contact with the floor of the train, it comes in motion. ठीक है, वो frame is coming in the motion. What will happen? But the sliding door remains in the position due to inertia. अंदर जो sliding door है उसको कुछ नहीं होता है ना. So that is in inertia. So what happens when the train is moving forward? Okay, ऐसा move ahead करता है. The frame is moving ahead with the train. The door slides opposite to the direction of the motion of the train. तो नॉर्मली सोचो ये ट्रेन इस तरफ जा रहा है तो इसका जो डोर है ना यहाँ पे इस तरफ खुल जाएगा, ये वाला उल्टे साइड खुल जाएगा. ओके, द डोर मे ओपन. आई होप इफ यू मस्ट हैव सीन एक्चुअली इन अ लाइक नॉर्मली मुंबई पीपल दे हैव सीन ट्रेन, दे हैव एक्सपीरियंस्ड इट. तो वो दिखता है खाली ट्रेन में नॉर्मली होता है ये. ओके, एनी डाउट इन दिस थिंग? A body in a state of motion continues to be in state of motion with the same speed in the same direction in a straight line unless an external force is applied. So example क्या है? A cyclist riding along the level road does not come to rest immediately after he stops pedaling. सोचो तुमने पेडलिंग स्टॉप किया तो इमीडिएटली तुम्हारा साइकिल बंद हो जाता है क्या? नो, इट इज द बाइसिकल इज कंटिन्यूइंग टू मूव. व्हाई? Due to the inertia of motion even after the cyclist stops. So bicycle comes to rest afterwards. Okay, as a result of retarding force of friction. तो थोड़े देर बाद बंद होता है. So basically who is stopping that cycle? Frictional force. Because the frictional force increases, तुम तो pedaling नहीं कर रहे हो, that means you are not applying the force to move ahead. तो stop कौन करवाता है? Frictional force करवाता है. Okay. When a passenger jumps out of the moving train, he falls down. Now, this I have experienced a lot when I used to travel to college. Okay. So I have not, मैं कभी गिरी नहीं हूँ, but yes, I can. So whenever you want to jump out of the moving train, you have to actually start running. मतलब थोड़ा सा your body needs to be in motion. So this is because inside the train, the whole body was in state of motion. ठीक है. और अचानक what will happen on jumping out of the moving train, the feet, as soon as feet touch the ground, the lower part comes to rest while the upper part is in motion. As a result, he falls in the direction of motion of the train and gets hurt. So normally हम क्या कर सकते हैं? How to avoid falling? As the passenger's feet touch the ground, he should start running on the ground in the direction of motion of the train for some distance. Okay. तो तुम जब उतर रहे हो, प्लीज डोंट प्रैक्टिस ऑल दीज थिंग्स, ओके, आस्ते आस्ते ही होता है. सो व्हेन यू जंप आउट ऑफ द ट्रेन एंड यू स्टार्ट रनिंग, देन यू विल नॉट गेट हर्ट, बट अदरवाइज ऐसे जाके सीधा खड़े हो गए, देन यू विल फॉल एंड यू विल गेट हर्ट. व्हेन अ रनिंग कार स्टॉप सडनली, तुमने देखा होगा, व्हेन यू अप्लाई ब्रेक, आप पूरा आगे की तरफ झुक जाते हो. दैट आई थिंक यू मस्ट हैव एक्सपीरियंस दिस. द पैसेंजर टेंड्स टू लीन फॉरवर्ड. व्हाई? सेम थिंग. The whole body is in state
Because
of
our
motion.
lower range
Yeah.
feet is in state of motion.
Yeah. So when the car stops suddenly, the lower part is in contact with the car, which is coming to rest immediately. But upper part क्या होता है? The upper part is in the state of motion. Therefore, the body is leaning forward. ठीक है? An athlete often runs before taking a long jump. क्यों? It is easier to take a long jump. नहीं तो बिकॉज मैंने अभी बोला ना, जैसे अभी तुम ट्रेन से उतरे और तुम भाग रहे हो थोड़ी देर के लिए, सिमिलरली व्हेन यू वांट टू जंप टू आर हायर, मतलब तुमको बहुत ज्यादा लॉन्ग जंप चाहिए, तो बाय रनिंग व्हाट आर यू डूइंग, यू आर ट्राइंग टू पुट द एंटायर बॉडी इन द स्टेट ऑफ मोशन. So when the body is in the motion, it is becoming very easier to take a long jump. ठीक है. है, ये मैंने कभी एक्सपीरियंस नहीं किया, ये तुम लोग कर सकते हो. यू कैन डू इट इन अ मूविंग कार, नॉट इन अ मूविंग ट्रेन. ट्राई डूइंग इट. Arnav was telling me that he had done this. Okay. A ball thrown vertically upward by a person in a moving train comes back to his hand. सोचो तुमने ऐसे ऊपर फेंका, थोड़ी देर बाद वो बॉल आके तुम्हारे हाथ में गिरेगा. So I have not experienced. You can try this. The reason is that at the moment when the ball was thrown, it was in motion along with the person and the train. It remains in the same state of forward motion even during the time the ball is in the air. The person, the inside air, and the ball all move ahead by the same distance due to the inertia. So the ball falls back into his palm on its return. Okay? Fine?